All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Bait Shop. I am the Chad, and this is
And
the
I'm the
Freddy.
Freddy.
That's the Freddy.
Yes.
But look, hey, Freddy, look what I got.
Ooh, that's a
Hey,
nice looking
buddy.
hat. You
That is
know what?
nice.
I
That's
got one
nice.
of them too.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's so soft on my head. It makes my head feel like it's being hugged.
I'm
Oh, goodness.
excited for tonight. How about you?
I'm always excited for a Thursday night. um, I did want to say real quick before we say hello to everybody. If you notice, I have the GoFundMe pinned at the top of the chat. For those of you that may not have already known, I know Patriot had it on his show last night. It was and quite a few things on Facebook and stuff like that. But we lost a member of our community, uh, Pops from K&B. Most everybody knew him as Pops or the Twerking Monkey. We lost him unexpectedly yesterday morning, so there is a GoFundMe to help out the family with some things there. I won't put out their business or nothing like that, other than like I said, Pops was a really good man and respected by a lot of people. Anybody that ever met him, he sure knew how to put a smile on your face and make you laugh. Um, we've had him as a guest on our show here before, him and Kevin, and very very good people. And I will leave it at that. So if you have it in you to do it, that's fine. If not, that's fine. Just make sure you keep Kevin, Quinnell, and all of those guys in your thoughts and prayers. That would be, very, very much appreciated by everybody. So, with that, let's say hi to some people. Mr. Ernie, what do you say? Or Mr. Ernie, Mr. Freddie. Sorry, I
Let's
looked.
say, is Ernie here?
Yeah,
Ernie?
I seen Mr. Ernie's first name here at the top of the chat, but I know he did not beat Avid in. Avid actually came into the show yesterday. He was so excited for the bake shop. I will say thank you also to Avid and Mark from Catfish and Crappie. I seen you guys shared this out. I do appreciate that a lot. So, all right, good evening, Avid and Ernie, Miss Pontoon Jody. What's going on, Mike Irvin? Miss Betty Jean Cross, my sister. She is driving home. Please be safe while you're listening. I know we can, make people get good and tickled and maybe not pay attention, but I need you to pay attention to the road because I need more crappie fishing tips when I come back up. We got Lance McCoo guy, buddy. I hope you get the feeling better. I seen you said that you were a little under the weather, so you'll be listening, but do hope you feel better, man. We got my buddy Tim Molina. Scroll down. We got Mr. Panfish Nation. Mr. Lyle himself is in here, along with his co-host, Mark from Catfish and Crappie. Let's see. Hey, Freddie, you're in here. Nice to see you, buddy.
Yes.
Brian B. Catfishing. I seen he was in here and he was telling lies in the chat. So whatever he has said is going to be happening, don't listen to him. Let's see. Chad it did. Oh, Mark went to Walmart today and said they were playing Christmas music. And if you've never seen it, go to Catfish Weekly's YouTube page and find the Christmas video that was put up last year. I'm going to find it after this show and share it out to my community page. This thing should have went viral. It should have like 1 million views. I know my wife still brings it up when she's feeling blue just to put a smile back on her face. Mostly when she wakes up every morning and sees that I'm still around. Matt from Wanna Be Outdoors. We got Dale Hayslip. Mike Irvin said hi. We got Mr. Creole Catfishing. What's going on, brother? They're in groups of who said stuff here. John Patrick Jr., what's going on? Miss Cindy Stokes, my favorite person from Missouri. It's kind of a close tie between her and Katie, but they're both wonderful people and saints in my book. We've got, let's see, James Kirkpatrick. I seen Miss Lizabella. What's going on, Liz? John Boys. We got David Smith. 3+1. What's going on, Larry? Maybe Amy. She might be around. There's our buddy. We got we got Mr. Two Stands Fishing. Those are some dang good looking hats, ain't they? I'm telling you that they're soft on your head. They feel like they're getting hugged. We got Mr. James from Patriot Catfishers of America. We got Bugman 22. I've actually been communicating with Bugman. He's not too far away from me. I might have to take him out, and he didn't know you could fit, or people were fishing all winter long. We're going to show him here soon just how much people fish in the deep, cold weather. We've got Bumpin' Mike Greenwell. What's going on, Bumpin' Mike? We got Art from 1 Ton Fishing Club, and I got to say hello, and I hope she's watching, to my little friend Ariana. Let's see, my BFF, Tara Blackburn.
That's my BFF, but it's okay.
Well, you need to back off. I told you, you already got 2 strikes.
You got Martin S. from the UK.
Harry.
You got Has Life in the House. A little bit people don't know about Has. There is a month-long bake tournament that Has is heading up. So if you want to know anything about it, get up with Has. I'm sure he can get you in there. It's on the Fishing Chaos app, but if you don't know how to get into it, reach out to Has or even Brian B, and both of those could help you out getting on there if you want to get in on that tournament. So,
yeah.
See, I'm throwing stuff out. I'm helping you out here.
I appreciate you. You're a great co-host. I appreciate you. Got the Outdoors with Dave. And we'll talk about that here in a minute too, again, what you was just talking about, because I also seen Mr. Green Machine Outdoors. What's going on, Dan? Fishing with squirrel. It is a lot of work to get through all the hello, trying to find out who you have and who you haven't said hi to.
I know I can't keep up with it. Every time I try to scroll down to get something, it goes back up on.
I know. We got Crappie Day Fish on. What's going on, buddy?
Carmel Muncie. And I don't know if you reached out. Creole, wonderful Jeremy from Creole Catfishing.
I did. I did see Mr. Creole in there. We got Skip from Clearview Outdoors. Chrissy Brown.
Catfishing Dreams, Fishing with the Squirrel.
V3 Customs.
Man.
Jason Lamb. My wife was saying something from the other room. She's going to have to.
She didn't say. She probably said you didn't say hey to her again on this show.
Not yet. No, I haven't. We got Kevin Baker, Nuts and Bolts Fishing. Don't make me mute you. I'm getting there. Hopefully, we're not missing anybody. I think I'm almost down to the end here. I'm caught up. We got Texas Tiger, Catfishing Dreams. I mean, we got like 60 great people in here. What do you think there? You know,
I think we're pretty good. I see Mr. Kitty Whiskers. I'm not sure if we got that one. And then, of course, I know you did say Panfish Nation with Lyle and his co-host Mark, but make sure to say welcome to Catfishing Crappie, Mr. Mark out there.
I did. I remember saying it, and now I think I am all the way cut up. And I will say also hello, last but not least, to my beautiful wife B, who was in the other room. But she said somebody was wanting to know what? The bait shop right now. This bait shop here is located in northern Kentucky. Freddie's bait shop is located somewhere over there on the East Coast. They're all the same to me. They're all those East Coast guys. But we keep him around because he's all right people.
Yeah.
We got South Carolina, right, Freddie?
That's right. Upstate South Carolina. So. All
right. Let's see. Bumping Mike Greenwell says he will be live from the Ohio River tomorrow at 3:20. Now, is that 3:20 Central or Eastern? Because that's a big difference in this community. Such a fun live Tuesday. He wants to do it again. So, Freddie, how you been doing, brother? I seen you went fishing last night. Tell me a fishing story, because I know you didn't catch no fish.
No. Like good old John Parker said, boy, I can't fish worth a lick because we didn't even get a bite last night. But now we got out on the water, me and the wife. Got out there for a little. We were out there about 2.5 hours, but we were live for about an hour. Just got to start getting content out. I know I'm still starting in that start out phase, but I figured it's time to start putting some videos out and getting some live
Yeah.
going. Because I am up to, I think, 155 or 160 subs now, so I gotta get the people what they want. They need some
You do.
content. So.
Well, you got a video that another video that I think should go viral, and I actually shared that to my community page too. You and Nina driving down the road going was it to Cabela's or Bass Pro? I can't remember.
Cabela's.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I laughed so hard on that. But yeah, it's nice to see you getting out there, and you're starting to figure out the winter fishing a little bit. Or well, it's not technically winter per the calendar, but let's face it, a lot of us are getting some wintertime temps right now. We're in the 30s and 20s, and it's going yin yang and everything else. We go either from 20s to 70. We were at 70 one day. It was like 68, I think, was the high on Wednesday, and then all of a sudden now tonight, I think our low is going to be 25. So,
a little cooler than we are. I think our low tonight's 30, 34, 35, somewhere around there. But still, for us, it's pretty chilly.
I'll say that'd be pretty chilly. How far from the coast, the actual, the ocean, are you there in South Carolina?
We're about 3.5 hours. I can get there in about 3.5 hours.
You're a little bit further in. Okay. I seen Carolina Real Screamers, Parker Pursuits. I just seen somebody else. We're on Dell. What's going on? Try CVA. Try to catch people as they come in when I see them.
Yep.
Oh, let me fix my audio here.
You're good.
I can't blame it on the Android because Mark and them will make fun of me.
Well, they'll do that anyway, but it's okay.
Well, that is okay. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about winter fishing, because I've noticed a lot of people talking lately about not knowing you could fish all year round. Now, the ice fishermen up north, they cut holes and everything else. Me, I just slam my boat through the ice and damage everything. That's what I did yesterday or last year. But hey, I got some Gorilla Tape and it is holding up nicely. Yeah, oh yeah. I did about a couple $100 worth of damage on my boat motor last year, but yeah, the fish don't just lay dormant for 3, 4, 5 months out of the year. They're still out there eating. They're just in different areas, right? So me and a buddy of mine, we tried this years and years ago because I can remember him telling me that some of the best catfishing is during the wintertime, but nobody goes out because it's so cold.
Yeah.
So we tried. I can remember I was probably in my early 20s out there trying it, and we didn't do too well because we had no idea what we were doing. But now that I've gotten older, I've got a boat and I'm going out there more, learning different stuff. I'm actually starting to find fish more during the winter and late winter when it's not so cold that you can't launch the boat. Because that was my problem last year. Is you really got to watch the ice if you're going to river fish. You either have to have a launch on the big river, not in a creek. And I went to the creek, and my wife was in the boat when I backed it, and the tires remained on the top of the ice for a few minutes, and then fell through, and then I just kept going. So you got to watch that kind of stuff. But I saw ice worm on the smaller ponds near the house today. Yeah, I think Mark will be one of the first hit up there with that heavy ice. But I'm looking forward to it. We had the winter blues last year, and I did learn some things last year. That's another reason why we moved it to January instead of February this year. Did you know that February is like the coldest freaking month, especially when you do a tournament?
I've heard. I'm hoping to be one of the lucky ones that get selected this year to be in the winter blues. I'm excited. This will be my first real winter that I've actually targeted catfish. Usually if we go out in the winter, it's just throwing a rod out and see what we catch. But I'm excited to learn the winter fishing tactics.
Hey, Mr. Kim Burnett, what's going on, buddy? Thank you, Mr. Tim Molina. Definitely appreciate the thumbs up if you do not mind. Um, but yeah, it's good to see. You came into it. You're getting some different stuff going on with the tournaments. This is definitely a different one. We're targeting all Blue Cats in this one, but the weather definitely creates a different challenge, if you will. I know there's probably some people that are competed in it last year that are watching right now going, oh God, I don't even want to remember it last year because we had everything from sunny skies to snow to freezing rain to sub-zero temperatures in the same day on the tournament. So it was really weird to see, where everybody's at all over the map and the different challenges they had to do. So it's kind of cool to see. Hopefully this year, I know they're calling for a bad winter, man.
Yeah, we've had mild winters the past couple, so I think it's going to be a rough one throughout the country.
Ours was a little bit worse than normal last year. We haven't really had a lot of long cold, really bitter cold, and a lot of snow. We had a lot of it last year, but they're calling for even worse this year. So we'll see what happens. Well, when you're down in the Louisiana and it's 33 degrees and 20-mile-an-hour winds, that's a cold winter. And I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it last year. I was like, it's we'll be able to fish, whatever. And that week that we did a Saturday and a Saturday. It was like teens. I know there was people over in Missouri that had like 0 to -10 plus the wind chill, and it was insane. And I couldn't thank everybody enough for braving it. The ones that could. Poor Stan. It was a cold, wet rain after a snow and everything else. They ruined their phone.
Ugh.
Poor Stan broke a rib, I think it was. Uh, you know, it, I sometimes get credited for starting these things, but I create these tournaments that are challenging for some reason. They're not meant to be. They're all supposed to be fun.
They're fun, but more fun to you to watch them and laugh at them.
Hey, well, you know what the nice thing is? I did get to sit here in my warm house and watch all of them fish. Just seen somebody. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Parker Pursuits. This is one of the guys right here, and actually, this is one of the guys that won it last year. Parker Pursuits. It was a balmy spring day last winter. It was like 0 to -5. I can't remember what it was, but the wind chill was like -15 to 20 degrees. It was insane. Oh, Fat Boy Fishing, what's going on? Said it is going to be a bad winter here in Ohio, he thinks. I think you may be right. Last year, the coldest day that I was out there fishing is the day that Roger and I from Muskrat Adventures went out fishing together against J Dog and Norm in the 1v1, but it was 2 versus 2. And I think it was 10 degrees when we launched the boat. And it was so cold that when we backed the boat in, a little bit of water splashed up onto the cables. And when he went to turn the steering just snapped.
Ugh.
So we literally luckily he had a kicker motor, a little 9.9 kicker motor on it, and we engaged the trolling motor in the front, and he fired up the kicker motor, and was literally, we were going like 8 miles an hour up the river, and he's controlling the boat with the trolling motor. Every time he would just turn it because you couldn't do nothing with the main motor.
Nice.
But hey, we're fishermen. We're not, maybe not the most intelligent when it comes to this kind of thing, because we don't know any limits when it comes to getting out there. We just know we want to go fishing. Most
True.
people look outside and are like, "Oh my god, a foot of snow." We're like, "Oh, I'm going fishing." It's just like a hunter. You know, when you're really into hunting, that weather is not going to deter you.
Speaking of hunting, I know you went last weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Me and the daughter, she decided she wanted to go with dad. We went hunting this weekend. We saw a couple coyotes the first day running past us up on the hill and stuff where we couldn't get them. So we didn't see any deer the first day. The second day it was sleeting and snowing and raining and about 20-mile-an-hour winds, and we saw one deer.
Oh,
So going to probably try to get it back out this weekend.
SK's
Uh,
Crappie Catching Adventures just jumped in.
what's up, SK? That's my buddy right there. He's going to teach me how to really crappie fish one of these days. I went out. I did go out Monday. I wasn't going to tell anybody, but I went out Monday. Some of the people that are in Mark's members only chat knew that I was going. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go down here for a couple hours and I'm going to catch me a limit and bring home. Guess what? I freaking ended up almost on the bank 4 or 5 times because the freaking wind was blowing every which way. I caught, I don't know how many snags. I bet I lost about almost 10 jigs where I was trolling. I was trying to troll for them. And I was on the final home stretch coming back. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go down this ledge and I'm going home. I said, I'm freezing to death. I finally got one crappie before I left. I was like, oh my goodness. I said, Betty Jean and SK would disown me right now. But I'm still learning. That's one. I've never really targeted crappie until this year, like I am. Catch them by fishing for bait and stuff, but never really targeted them until this year. So just like catfishing, I'm learning.
Yeah, it's all a learning process. Each different species, you got to learn it. And it seems like you have to learn it. If you don't do it for 2 or 3 years, you got to learn it all over again because so much has changed.
That's true. What? What? Why she better not be laughing at me? It's probably because she had to work and I was off work and I was fishing. Local life,
What?
what's going on? How do I mute her from the other room?
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I don't think I can. We got Tina Ladybug, fishing local 336.
Well, if you can figure out how to mute D, you can figure out how to mute Nina too, because she's in the other room just giggling and laughing.
That's all right. They love us and our awesome epic beardness and our amazing fishing skills.
Speaking of beards, this wonderful man beard of mine is in jeopardy, I should say.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, I think I opened my mouth too quickly. I'm still learning the catfish and how to fish for them, but O'Brien B's been talking a lot of smack to a lot of other people, so I figured I'd try to take up for the little man, and so I challenged him to a 1 versus 1. We still got to figure out the details and the dates yet, but it's
wait a minute.
It's not your normal 1 versus 1.
So wait a minute. So you're putting up the beard. What's he putting up?
He's putting up his beard. So it's a beard versus beard.
That's a baby beard.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it's got to be beards of equal awesomeness. Because that's about his beard's about the size of the fish that he catches. The little dinks. It's a dinky beard.
Yeah, this is true. But I've got hair and he don't got hair, so he's already halfway there.
That is true.
So again, it's all in fun. We're gonna have a good time. And my wife's actually excited. She wants me to lose. Usually it's real short for the most part. So she's excited. She's actually pulling for Brian. I don't understand all that, but it is what it is. We're gonna try to go out there, and at some point in December we're gonna set up the date and whatnot, and get out there and do a 1 versus 1. And if I win, I get to keep it. If I lose, the 4th or 5th of January, it'll come off.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of regretting doing that, but it is what it is.
I might have to, before we allow you back on the show, Adam, I might have to get a screenshot, a picture or something of no beard Freddy. I mean, this is assuming that you lost. I mean, I don't want to throw out there that you're going to lose. But
I had to make it tough for Brian because Brian's typical fish is half a pound to 2 pounds. So anything under 10 don't count. So it has to be 10 or better to even count. So
there you go.
So it could be neither one of us catch anything over 10, and it's a draw. Which would be fine with me.
No. See, we're not going to have this. Trying to think what it was, has and all that, where they had these 4 different tiebreakers that ended up in a tie. Come on.
No,
I mean, is this a Potomac thing?
No, this is going to be a straight either 5 or 6 hours. If it ain't over 10 pounds, it don't count. If at the end of it, if everything's under 10, it's a wash. It's a draw.
It must be. So this is how the Potomac never loses. You let them put stipulations in.
So, no, I actually throwing that out. That way, it gives me a better chance at not losing it, if nothing else, Because, again, Brian catches 1 to 3 to 5s. Freddie, when I do catch them, are 11, 12, 15. So I should be all right, but this covers me if not.
See, we're okay. So now, once he doesn't lose to you because of some technicality, hold on. I have to pause this. I want to say hi to a few people. Twisted Fishing, what's going on? I see David Hamilton, Mr. Mike Turner 712. I see Muskrat's in here too. There's Mr. Chunky Cats.
There's Elstan.
Now, I have to turn my mic off because I have received, I believe, what was that giggle in the background might have been about. So hold on 1 second.
You could hear her giggling that far in the background?
Yes, I could.
Oh, geez. I shouldn't have said nothing. Now I know something's coming rough.
Oh, wow. Just wow.
I don't know what you did, honey, but me and you're going to have a talk after the show.
Okay, so I thought I was receiving a beardless Freddy pick, but what it really was just the
momentum of your beard.
The largest fish I have ever seen him catch. Mr. Catman, what's going on, buddy? And not a problem at all. I know we brought it up at the beginning of the show. We are at the halfway point.
Let's remind everybody.
It is a good reminder. We have had some people come in. If you haven't already heard or don't know who we're talking about, K&B Angling. So Pops from or Torquay Monkey, whatever you want to call the great man. Passed away yesterday morning. We do have the GoFundMe link to help the family out if you're so inclined. No matter what, if you can or cannot, it's not, necessary to have to do this, but appreciate some thoughts and prayers to the family because, great people. Calvin is what I call him. His name's Kevin. He's a great dude, even though I give him tons and tons of grief. But Pops was a great man and put a lot of smiles and laughter in our hearts. Just appreciate anything that anybody could do to help him out. So we got Mr. Steve Mosley. Yeah, Nina definitely, though, had me thinking I was going to receive this cleanly shaven beard.
The funny thing is, it hasn't been that long ago. This started. It's usually real short, like yours is on the side, all the way around.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know the story. My dad passed away this past January, before he was sick for years. It's a blessing that he passed when he did, to get out of that bad health. So before he started getting sick a couple years ago, his beard was ZZ Top. It was touching his belly button. He braided it. So I told the wife when he passed back in January that I'm not touching it until next January. So she's like, oh my God, I don't think if I can last that long. But so here we are.
Assuming that you don't lose to the rigged, non-losing Potomac crew, aka Brian B. I think if you went and just shaved all this and just kept a big old handlebars, but yeah,
that's possible.
Yeah, you start talking like this, you're like, yeah, I'm Freddy's Outdoor Adventures.
I got that swing. I got that twang already, so it wouldn't be hard.
Feel like you got a pretty lure. Mm-hmm. You don't even know what that is.
The plan was come January, I'm going to trim it up regardless. Whether it be, I probably won't get rid of it all, but I'll probably trim it about where I keep it usually. But this gives me something to get out on the water more. To get out there and try to find some fish. Makes me challenge myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Here, look, this guy right here is the only one to figure out how to successfully, lawyer yourself into a win against the Potomac. You have to sneak some sneaky rules in just to be able to hang with these guys, or they have a subparagraph B, Article 3-C12, which helps them be undefeated. In other words, they're learning and learning as they go, and it was probably because of Creole catfishing.
Yeah. And Brian hasn't said much on here lately, on the chat tonight. He started out saying stuff, but he's been pretty quiet since.
My God.
Uh-oh, Dee's laughing.
Apparently somebody has found some Freddy pictures and sent them to D to show me. And Freddy, I don't know that I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, especially after I think it was the second one.
Oh God.
The second one and the third one. That one, hold on. Everybody, we got to get patriotic here for a minute. From sea to shine. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this, Freddy.
Yeah, you got just.
I gotta give a solo layout and everything. From sea. Come on, phone. There we go. Oh, press the button. Oh no! Oh, this ain't my phone. When's your birthday? I don't know what your birthday is. Stupid Bixby. There we go. That. Oh. Wait.
I've got nothing.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a deer hunting photo, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wrong person. You got me so flustered right now. Oh my God. What is this?
That's in honor of John Oler and the Tennessee crew losing the 3 versus 3.
Oh my God. Wow. Just wow.
I told y'all on Patriot James' show, my first show, you never know. Like he said, you might see a squirrel in my video, and next thing you know, I'm in a squirrel onesie chasing a dang squirrel. It's just the way it is.
Oh man.
But
at least we can laugh about it, make fun of each other. Ooh.
Me and somebody's definitely going to have a talk after the show.
Oh, well, I can tell you it's probably not who you think it is. So, Brian B said he's going to send you home crying.
It won't be no crying. There's no crying and fishing unless you're Brian B. Because when he did lose to Creole, all he did for a
Oh
month was
man,
whine and cry and cry.
I know, and he lost it himself. It wasn't like when I accidentally lost to Brian B. I was sabotaged. I mean, I had a freaking riverboats trying to, run me over left and right. I had the host of the show was playing favoritism and picking sides. I don't think he counted 4 of my fish. We got Mr. Maurice Kaysen. Stan, I don't have a clue how D would have got those.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just seeing somebody else. We got Paul Frick, Philip Williams. What's going on, guys? Buck Williams. Evan said, "Oh my God, I love those." But Evan's probably going to get a matching deer outfit like that, so you guys can be twinsies.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to delete my Facebook after tonight.
Oh no, anything that is on Facebook is now public domain, sir. You can ask a lot of people that are friends with me that their pictures are often end up in thumbnails and all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah. Yes,
look,
Tara. Hush, Tara. Tara put on there
Abbott
that
even said, "Hell yeah."
Yeah, Tara posted a few seconds ago that she had seen me without a beard.
Oh.
Yes, that was a mistake too. That J Dog, yeah, him and his videos. Oh,
see, that's all about the
that's right. Betty was in Facebook jail, so I should just do that too, and then I won't have to worry about
it. Just because you can't access your page, don't mean we can't access your page. And there might be a folder on a lot of our desktops or even on our phones already of downloaded photos that you don't even remember.
it. Here we go.
Just in case, because Lyle misses my comments constantly. I want to make sure he doesn't miss SKs in my chat. So make sure you email SK, Mr. Lyle.
It's okay, Parker. I see myself when I do that too now. Thanks.
Yeah, to think we thought Halloween was over. I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot another deer. I actually might laugh quite hard this weekend if I see a deer now. I might go, "Hey, Freddie!" Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Yep, Betty was a Facebook convict. What's going on, Justin Fish and Fetish, aka Gabby's dad? There was something else I wanted to talk about. Is the what? I'm getting serious here for a minute.
Tara said I look way different without the beard. So,
oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Yep.
It's been so long since I haven't had a beard.
I've received more photos.
Oh my God.
Oh my. Wow.
Let's get back to the bait shop and these tournaments and things that are coming up and get off of Freddie.
Wow.
I don't even want to know what picture.
I might have to save that picture for a rainy day. Let's just say all I'm thinking is 70s porn stash.
Oh, geez.
My name is Freddie. Oh, anyway. So, Kayak Mike and the Green Machine has all these kayaker fellas, Ryan Bortz. They have the kayak tournaments online that they're doing. Then they started, I know Has did a show, was it yesterday? My days are running together. I think it was yesterday or before.
One of those two. I think it was day before.
Yeah, they started the bank one a while back. I can't remember how long it's been. It's been a while though.
It's been a few months, I believe. But I think the upcoming one, the December one, has took on himself. So if you go into the Fishing Chaos app and look for it, it says, "Do you has what it takes?" It's got his logo on the front of it. I believe Brian B put up the link. There it is. But yeah, so that's a month-long December bank tournament, and you can go on there and look at all the details. And then on top of that, you've got the boat tournament, the December month-long boat tournament's also on the fishing app there, because the kayakers kind of took the month off or next 2 or 3 months because cold weather and kayaks don't mix. We all know that, especially the sit on top kayaks that most of these kayakers have with the holes in them. You get a good wave and it's 20-degree water temp, and yeah, that's dangerous. So I think they put up the kayak monthly tournament, I think, till March, maybe April. Haskin clarified on there what month they're going to start back up. But so to replace that, they're doing the boat tournament. So if you've got a boat, anything other than a kayak, whether it be a John boat like mine, a little blow up dinghy boat, it's a boat. As long as it's not a kayak, it's considered a boat and floats. You can get in on that one as well. So.
Yep, just got to go on there and find the rules. I know that they did a show the other night talking about the boards and everything else and different kinds you're allowed to use and what you might have to do. So,
yeah, my board actually comes in tomorrow through Amazon. There's options for as far as boards. There's a couple different options you can go. I went with the cheapest option you can go with a Rapala folding 60-inch. So
that's what I've got.
It'll work to start out. I know we're talking a little bit about later on going to the one specific board, but for this month and probably the next month or two, it'll be whatever one of these boards that you can get. There's a couple of stipulations you got to have, like my board being the Rapala and it's real narrow. I've got to have it on a hard surface, so I'll have to take me a 2x4 or something to set it on so it's hard, so it don't flex in those joints. But other than that, it's going to be a fun tournament, and this is one of those non-live tournaments, just a month long. You catch a fish, put it on the board, take a picture of it, submit it. Simple as that.
But the nice thing though is you could actually create videos or go live while you're in those tournaments. Just got to have a way to take photos and all that kind of stuff of it. So you can be multi-dimensional. You do notice that 3+1 says that I just can't do that to them. They need to see it.
Oh no, we don't need to see it. No. We're meshing today. Look, we both have these lovely hats. Let's.
I do have a comfy hat.
You
sure? You sure? I mean, I do have it available.
No, that's okay. I might if it comes out, the repo man might have to come see you for that hat. I'm just saying.
And now we've got Nina's going after Justin in the chat. Justin's starting to backpedal with his comments. Justin, you never learn, son. All right. I'm going to click off the brand and go back to the comments on here. Oh, now see, I don't want to let Abbott down either.
Yep, like Stan said, he's going to be talking with people that are in these tournaments every Friday on his show. So right now, I believe there's 13, maybe 14 that have signed up for the bank one. And I think the boat one right now is only at 3. So if you got a boat, it's a good chance for you to win it. Yep. 3-4 other angles against it. And these are actually cash tournaments. You win money at the end of the month for the top few places. And the more people we get in, the more money is there, and the more first is definitely getting winnings. Second, I'll get winnings of so many people. Third and fourth will get winnings depending on how many people we have in it. But again, it's you're getting fish against other YouTubers. You might not be doing it live, but you take your picture and say, basically, you're bragging rights back and forth for the whole month.
See, now I'm getting called out like I'm scared.
Oh, Van, don't do it to me.
I can't back down from a challenge, though.
Well, I know.
Speaking of challenges, I know Mr. Abbott, I haven't got to see the video, but I did see that he posted one. that he's putting on a Channel Cat tournament. I think it was in April, if I'm not mistaken. To look that up if you're interested in that. Oh man, now Avid's calling me out that I'm scared.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess you're gonna have to show it. I don't even know which one it is. I'm kind of scared.
Can we give away one of your stickers? We can absolutely can.
No,
Apparently,
you can send Freddie the stickers if Chad shows this picture. We'll do it that way.
what? Not even how this works. Oh no. Oh, it's over now. Oh, James Allball says I'm shaking. Van has done the triple dog dare. Ooh. All right. Well, let me set this up real quick. I dare you not to show it. Oh, she's a suck up. Uh-oh. Nina's wanting to do. Now I got to change my whole hashtag. Nina.
She's wanting to give away stickers, so you showed a picture too, I think. Yep, she's in there giggling.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will share this. What's the matter? I'm sharing the giveaway tool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I hope we're sharing.
So it's just going to be easy. Hashtag sticker to give away a. We're going to go with the Creole sticker first. So I'll give that a few minutes, and then we will draw again for Nina's sticker. All right, I'm starting to see them coming in, and I'm going to stop sharing that for just a moment. While
and Uncle Josh from One Ton Fishing Club's in here. Woohoo!
Uncle Josh, what's going on, Uncle Josh? Travis Young, Paw, Ed, Mr. Tolley. Think you and D should face off against each other. Money's on the. Brad Caudill can go back to watching in silent with that kind of negative, sir. You would. So we've got 12 minutes, so we're going to give that probably about 2-3 minutes to go there. Why we're waiting on that, and since Nina is giving a set of stickers away as an honor to show this picture, and I know Freddie has just been waiting for it. He knows it's coming. He's like, wait for it. Wait, Buck Tillman, what's going on? See, now Avid triple dog dare me. I just cannot do it. I mean, I know you're my new friend, my new co-host, but you have to understand where you're at. You are on the bait shop. We tell fishing stories. We tell lies left and right. And we also pick on each other just a little bit. And it's all in fun. But let's take a look at this. If I can get it to come up here. There we go. Wow.
I did not know that was the one, but
does this just not scream like the 70s and 80s? Yes. I mean, I know this probably isn't the 70s and 80s, but this is looking 70s and 80s.
Nope, there's a wad of dip in my lip, and there's 4 turkeys sitting on my shoulders.
I'm glad you explained that those were turkeys because I was going to go with something else. Anyway. Oh, now Brad's acting like he just got back home and all that kind of stuff. Blah, blah. Yeah, that was on that 70s, we'll call it movie, Turkey's Gone Wild. Speaking of Turkey Day, that's actually a good picture too. Oh my God, it's way too good too. If you really watched last year's Thanksgiving episode, we will be doing it again next week. Um, some of these comments are killing me.
I know.
We
I
will
don't
be
even want to
doing.
look at it no more.
We will be searching for deals for this upcoming weekend. Obviously, everybody knows we've got Turkey Day coming up on Thursday. We will be doing a show Thursday night, or at least I will. Freddie, you're always invited. I know it's a holiday, so you do what you got to do, brother, with your family. But we will be looking for deals for the online stores and such. I know we've got some vendors that have already messaged me of what they're going to be doing. Um, but we will always dig through Facebook and on the store sites and stuff like that and see what they got going on. I will not be taking any entries from Lyle Stokes this year. So or probably anybody associated with him. After
Yes, Uncle Josh, I am. You just don't know it yet.
yeah, Freddie doesn't even know what it. Yeah, Freddie's like, I get paid for this. Let me tell you something. Ain't none of us get paid on this channel. Um, just ask YouTube. So we will have some fun next weekend. Hey, there's Pontoon Judy again.
Yep, I
Yes,
look
Lyle.
forward to it. I'm excited.
It was a lot of fun last year. There was some, we'll say, mistakes were made. One, trusting Lyle Stokes. Two, letting Mark share screens. We're learning and doing better. I will have complete control. So, oh yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. How about that?
Then
You
we
guys
got two
got me all.
giveaways. We got stickers.
Yeah, let's share that. Share the screen again. And there we
Yeah,
go
I'm
again.
all flustered. I don't even know what's going on.
Now you know what? That makes it a good show right there. All right, we have 62 people watching. We have 37 entries for a Creole sticker. Get it in there. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. We ain't got all night, folks. We got store hours. The bait shop closed at 9 p.m. Eastern.
AKA God's time.
That's right. Freddie, you need to renegotiate your contract. Jeez. All the friggin' time. All right, we're up to 41. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crappy Dave fish on. I
Is it
assume
crappy day or crappie day?
it's Crappy Day. Depends on where you're at. Most of us call it crop. Oh, Dave's yelling at me. It's crappie. Crappie Day fish on. Email me your info if you would like to do that. If you don't have Creole's information, email me at fishingwiththechad@gmail.com. And I will send your address and stuff to him if you don't have it. So, Creole, if he has your information and sends it to you, just text me. Got it. Okay. All right. Hey, there's Catfish Terry. What's going on, buddy? Is LG Bass in here? There's Mr. LG Bass. What's going on, Tom? But hey, we have really quick one more drawing. That is Nina's Kayak Crew has thrown in a set for just for us sharing this picture on the screen for everyone to see. We are going to give a set of her stickers away now. So, hey, Rex Blocker, what's up, buddy? We're going to draw. We got the same thing where you don't have to re-enter anything. We are going to draw again. So, Crappie Day Fish on. Again, email me at fishingwiththechad@gmail.com. If you do not have Creole's information, if you do, somebody just let me know. Creole's information's in chat. I missed that. Thank you, dear. I mean, cool. I didn't want to act too nice to her. Let's go again. Here we go again. Brad Caudill. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Brad deserves it.
Yes. and I just posted in the chat. Brad can just reach out to me on my Yahoo email, which I will not spell out or read out. It's on there. And if you can't get it there, just go to my channel and look at the about. It has the email address in that as well.
All right. What?
No, D, do not read my email address out loud.
Oh, calm down, Pooh Bear. All right. Any closing thoughts, Mr. Freddie? Anything that I missed that we was going to talk about?
No, we reached out, make sure, again, everybody that does know or don't know that Pops from KMB passed away yesterday morning. The link to his GoFundMe for the family is in the description that Chad's got there. If you could, whether you can donate $5, $10, 20, whatever you could, if you can, the family would sure appreciate it. It'll help them out with their, with the funeral arrangements and things like that they need to take care of. And they've been great to the community. So we want to help them out as much as we can. So if you've got it in your pocket to be able to help them out, jump on that GoFundMe and help them out a little bit. On to brighter things. Again, there's quite a few month-long tournaments next month. You've got a boat month-long tournament, and you also got a bank month-long tournament. Check those out. They're going to be fun. We're going to have a blast doing those. The only other tournament that before the wonderful Winter Blues in January, you've got Palmetto Cats has a Walmart Bait Challenge tournament that's
I forgot about that.
on the 11th of December, I believe it is. I guess I need to remember that because I'm actually in it. So if you want to look at that, check out Palmetto's channel, and it'll tell you the dates on it. And no, Mike Turner, I'm not changing my email. And then again, Chad's wonderful tournament coming up in January, the Winter Blues. It's really full. If you haven't signed up yet and you're still interested in getting in it, go to Chad's Facebook link. Say I want in. That way, he's going to have to cut it off here shortly. And looks like we'll probably end up doing a drawing.
I don't remember. I started to say it earlier, and I haven't seen him in here tonight, Mr. Mid-South. Everybody can thank Fishing with the Mid-South for another rule change that I just added. So you might want to go check that out. If you are interested, I already know that I got a couple people that are so mad at me right now. This may add to it. Just kidding. It ain't that big a deal. But yeah, so that's why I highlighted that one. So what am I going to do? Any lives? Yes, Panfish Nation will be live in about 1 to 2 minutes as soon as we go off of the air here. So I know my wife Dee just posted the link. Make sure if you haven't hook set them already, do that and head over to watch. I don't know if they have a guest tonight or not, but
you never
know. It's always fun no matter what, because they're going to talk about some fishing. They're going to talk about me and you, and they're going to talk about bacon. So what else do you need, right? And pan fishing. That's it. How cold is cold? It's interesting. I didn't even know that was our topic. We kind of touched base a little bit on it. All right. Well, so we
warmed them up for the cool down.
That's right.
That was a good one.
What's the rule change? I had to add that you cannot hire guides to take you fishing and put you on fish, because half you guys can't fish worth the lick anyways, and it's funner to watch you struggle. Anyway, so off the res, what's going on? Glad you made it in. But we are ending this show. It is 9 p.m. Eastern God's time. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Kim, love you to death, brother, but you're a little bit behind. Go ahead and fix that internet, man. All right. We will see you here in a few minutes over on Panfish Nation, and we will see you next week.
We're going to
try to find you guys some deals. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.